I'm on a mission to show you that a hotel doesn't have to be expensive to be great. And today, I'm gonna prove it. As part of my quest to find the best Paris hotels, I'm always looking out for chic, elegant, and affordable hidden gems. So let's jump in and I'll take you through 4 super cool Paris design hotels. At our last stop, I'll embarrass myself a bit at what I think is Paris's best kept hotel secret. Let's get started with the hotel that's hardest to pronounce. Hotel Nationale de Art and Metiers, I think. Of the 4 bargain hotels we're recommending, this 66-room boutique hotel has the best location, on the edge of the Marais, which, in my humble opinion, is the funnest and funkiest of all Paris neighborhoods. The setting's really nice, with this park in front of the hotel and the church in front of the park. So this is the most expensive hotel we're visiting today, because the location's so good. Rooms here start at about $220 a night when it's not high season. I was in a signature room, which is the second cheapest type room they have. My favorite bit is the bed, with the art above the headboard, the practical reading lights, and the recessed light above. Oh, and I love the concrete work that shows the original wood forms. Sorry, but these kind of design details make me drool. The minibar here has a stool underneath it, I guess so you can sit there and drink all the booze without having to get up? Anyway, I love all the metalwork around the minibar. Though the room's very modern, there's still these classic French windows with views down to the courtyard. The bathroom's well executed too. I like the terrazzo, the glass door on the shower, the fixtures. I think it's all in really good taste. I love these Art Deco columns you see in the hallway and this courtyard with a retractable roof. The courtyard continues into the restaurant and the bar area here. And the bar serves good coffee by day and good drinks by night. You can sit out on the street if you prefer. It gets super busy for lunch because of the atmosphere and the good food. And just like the rooftop bar, we'll go up there in a minute, this place is popular at night. I like how they've mixed the old and the new here. And who doesn't love to be entertained in the elevator? But take the stairs so you can see this guy. My favorite thing about this hotel is the roof bar. This is how it looks during the day with really nice views. And it really gets hopping up here at night. While we were up here, these kids broke into the church across the street and were nice enough to wave their phones at us. How do I know they broke in, you ask? Well, the next day I went over to the church and asked if I could go up on the tower and get shots of the hotel. And they said, "The tower's closed and it's not safe." Then I showed them this video and their jaws dropped. Sorry, I digress. There's also a gym and a spa here. We're recommending this hotel as a great deal with a fun atmosphere on the edge of my favorite Paris neighborhood. I do have to warn you that it's less of a bargain in the summer, so book ahead if you can. Our next stop is at Le Grand Quartier, just north of the Marais in an area known as Saint-Martin, or the 10th as most Parisians would call it. 5 minutes south is the arch known as the Port of Saint-Martin, just past the Marais where we just were. You check in here at this self-automated check-in thing, but someone helped me, so I'm not sure what that says about my tech abilities. Anyway, the hotel's modern, but they've retained part of the old building in the reception area. The rooms here are small, but not that small given the cost, and pretty stylish. I like the art and the pop of color on the bed lights. Rooms start here at about $140 in the low season, and around $200 in the busier months. And you get a lot for that. Well-designed rooms, nice common areas, a garden, plus a rooftop terrace. The bathroom's more typical Euro size, but perfectly fine, with a nice towel warmer and quality hardware. There's this built-in desk, an espresso machine, and an unstocked mini fridge. I like the large lounge area here. It has a bit of a co-working vibe, and I get the feeling a lot of people use this hotel for work trips. The Wi-Fi is excellent, so you can get a lot of work done. I appreciate the sleek design, but also the quirky touches. My favorite thing about this hotel is the courtyard. It really feels like a tropical oasis in the middle of Paris. The courtyard's attached to the restaurant, which is nicely designed too. There's also this rooftop space that's less crowded for all you introverts. This area is known for Canal Saint-Martin and the restaurants and cafes around it. The streets lining the canal become car-free on Saturday afternoons and all of Sunday for cycling, rollerblading, and walking. I stayed at these locks and watched the boats go up and down for an hour. This kind of stuff fascinates me. Walk north for 15 or 20 minutes and you're at Sacré-Cœur. Given the hotel's price and the charms of the neighborhood, you get a lot here for your design dollar. The Mob House and the Mob Hotel are the most stylish of all the options we have on this bargain list. Both hotels have the same owners and are close by. I stayed at the Mob House and only visited the Mob Hotel, but it's such a good deal I had to include it on this list. Both hotels are very affordable. You get more for your design dollar here than at any other Paris hotel. But there's a catch, and that's the location. These hotels are not in the city center. It's probably a 30-minute walk to Montmartre and at least an hour to the Louvre. But jump on a bike and it's half the time, and by metro you can get just about anywhere in under 30 minutes. Let me show you why you might want to consider these options. The Mob Hotel is a 3-minute walk from the Mob House, and as you arrive, you get the feeling something cool's inside. You check in here, and the check-in area doubles as a shop. There's this eclectic indoor part of the restaurant, which connects to a nice outdoor dining venue, which then connects to this courtyard that the hotel's built around. There's also a rooftop deck, complete with a ping pong table and a chicken coop. And the rooms look like this. Our last stop is at the Mob House. This Art Deco building's been converted into a 100-room boutique hotel, half of which are suites. I love this large wooden door inside a door as you arrive. You check in here. There's a large seating area, and I love the industrial look of these exposed pipes. I'm a sucker for a pop of color, so these guys had me at yellow. I had the MH43 room, whatever that means, which was $300 a night. Entry-level rooms here start at about $200 in the off-season. And for $300 a night, it was like having my own Paris apartment with all the benefits of being in a hotel. There's this whole seating area plus a dining area with warm lighting plus this cool plywood thing on wheels with a mini fridge and a coffee making station. For all you neat freaks, you can close this up if you don't like the clutter. I also appreciate small details like this stack of books. My favorite part is the sleeping nook. Maybe it's something primal, but for me at least, I like being in a cocoon-type enclosure when I sleep. I just feel more secure. You can decide if that makes me weird. Speaking of weird, did I ever tell you I have a thing for plywood? This really interesting detail here, it's hard to do a reveal like this, but if it's done well, it looks great, and I think this one's done really well. The bathroom's super minimalist cool with these warm terracotta tiles. And I love the doors with the etched glass and porthole type windows. You know what? It has been a minute since I've been in a hotel room that had a towel warmer. This is gonna be really nice. I'm gonna fire that up. I love the shower with the cocoon enclosure thing again. Steam me up, Scotty. And then there's this nice balcony with a whole nother seating area. There's tons of space to hang out and work here, and this space transitions into the bar and restaurant area. I love the blinginess of the bar and how this space opens up to the patio area. The restaurant serves bistro-type food, and it's really good, so I'll give them an 8 for food. The lighting's great, and the music's really good too. You have the option of sitting inside on a chair or a sofa, a fine way to dine, or out on the beautiful patio. There's an excellent gym here, and this is almost unheard of in Paris, a 20-meter heated pool that would be especially great in the summer. Oh yeah, one last thing. Okay, here's the Mop House robe. It's interesting. I know I look ridiculous, maybe like the Lord Sith from Star Wars. I hope you found this helpful. We'd love to hear what you think, so please leave a comment and check out the 8 other hotel recs we're making for Paris. There are some pretty amazing places. We also have an insider's activities guide, plus a Paris neighborhood guide. Thanks for watching, and see us in the next video.